In 2004, the Japanese gaming magazine V-Jump announced their limited edition version of Dragon Ball Z 2, also known as Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 in other regions. This limited edition was titled Dragon Ball Z 2V. The V stands for Very Rare. Okay fine, it actually stands for V-Jump. But this game is very rare, with there only being 2,000 copies in the entire world, meaning that most people will never get to own this game. But honestly, when I looked up this game on eBay, it wasn't as expensive as I was expecting. Don't get me wrong, I still can't afford it. I mean, look at my clothes. I don't have any money. But when compared to a game like Tenkaichi that has hundreds of thousands of copies out there, it seems kind of underpriced. So how did players get their hands on this game? Well, to put it simply, I don't know.
Hold on a second.
Now this isn't for a lack of trying, but I just couldn't find anywhere how this game was given out. A lot of websites would say that it was distributed via the magazine, but they didn't say how. Though I did find an image of the V-Jump page advertising the game, and using a really rough translation, I think it was distributed through a lottery. So my theory is that subscribers to V-Jump magazine were put into a draw to win a copy, but that is only a guess. An educated guess, but still a guess. How is Dragon Ball Z 2V different from the regular version of Budokai 2? Well, in terms of the game mechanics, it's not different at all. The game modes are the same, the capsule system is still here, and the graphics and sound have seen no change, from the Japanese release at least. I bring this up because the Japanese version does have some features that were not in the international PS2 version of Budokai 2, so I'm going to go over them quickly here. Goku got a damaged costume, Piccolo has his cape and turban costume, Kuriza makes his first appearance ever in a video game, though he is just an alternate costume for Frieza. When Frieza's spaceship ability is triggered, he will change into his final form. There is also a 10th stage added to the story mode that can be played after beating Kid Buu. The first change you'll notice from the original release is the cover. See, the logo is different. On a side note, the Japanese covers of the Budokai games are so much better than what we got. Look at how cool the Japanese Budokai 1 cover is, and this is what we got in New Zealand. Anyway, not only is the logo different on the cover, but it also gives a hint to what has been added to this version, and that is Cooler has been added as a playable character. Kind of. He isn't actually a separate character, but rather an alternate costume for Frieza, which means he doesn't have his own unique moveset. He doesn't even have his own character portrait. Cooler isn't the only new costume added to Frieza. You can now play as Majin Frieza. Yay, my favourite. Cell also got his Majin form too. Great Saiyaman has a key control, mixed blood power and Saiyan heritage support capsule added. A new difficulty has been added. There is now a Z2 difficulty, which is very hard. The World Martial Arts Tournament stage has the V-Jump logo on the floor. There's also another version of the stage that has the V-Jump logo and block letters on the wall. The title screen has been changed slightly with the new logo, but they did not change the logo during the opening cinematic.
That's fucking wrong.
When playing Dragon Ball Z 2V, you're unable to save the game. Now you're probably thinking, what the hell is this 1980s shit? You can't save? What's the point of that? Well, you can't save because you don't need to save, because the game comes already 100% completed. That's right, all of the characters and all of the capsules are available to use from the get-go. This makes the story mode a lot more fun, because you have access to more options from the very start. Although because you can't save, you do need to complete your playthrough all in one go. As a collector's item, this version seems pretty cool. It's got nice cover art and the manual looks awesome. Other than that, it's nothing that special.